All right, check it out. There's probably more ways to do this, quote, wrong than there is to do it right. If you do it wrong, it's okay, it's still a squat, it'll be all right. So on all of these reps, we're not thinking like max weight being moved. We're thinking to get to the proper position that we want to actually hit. And so you got your setup here. For your heels on whatever you're setting up with, you want your foot to be firmly footed, right? So I don't mean like as high as I can, kind of losing balance, like a firm footing, and the heel backup is just helping you to get a little bit of extra range out of this. For the actual squat portion, the first thing that we want to do is slightly close the hip angle. So I'm standing here, right, with the knees fully flexed and open, with the hips and glutes flexed and open. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna close some of that hip angle and get to the point where even in a high bar squat, like this is in my quads, right? So I'm not standing up, hip angle's closed, back is nice and flat. And then from here, notice the stance is a little more narrow, hip is already closed, and I'm just gonna lower down, like we talked about before, like as if I were skiing, keeping it in my quads, pressing out. When I stand up, I'm not gonna stand all the way back up because I wanna keep this tension the whole time. So I'm down into the quad, press out with the quad, ski down, ski up. Knees really are pressing forward pretty much the whole time, then pressing back. Knees pressing forward, knees pressing back. Make sure it gets in the rack.